I read the screenplay by Will Fetters, who had actually adapted the book, from the Nicholas Sparks novel. And I wasn't familiar with the novel, but I read that and saw the choices, that had been made. In the process of working further with the writer, we did change, quite a number of things in order to, I think, communicate the idea more clearly visually than the kind of world that the writer can inhabit. And I mean, there were some specifics to that. For example, the idea of the lighthouse, which is in the movie, is not in the book. But it was a way of allowing us to show swiftly and visually just how Logan locates where Beth lives and how he can set about finding her. And so I think in any process of adaptation, there are always changes, because first of all, you can't film the entire novel. So you always have to select, and and you just hope that you're doing it faithfully to the feeling of the book, so that the readers are not sort of ticking off a list of saying, that's changed and that's changed. Rather than that, you want them to just go with the emotional flow, if you like. Zach was very eager and very enthusiastic about playing the part. He was willing to do the very hard work for a very long time to change himself physically, but also to do the research into the mental aspects of his character, the mindset, if you like. So I was very thrilled by that because I could see he was a very hard-working actor and he was willing to do the work. So finding someone to play opposite him was the challenge. I was really taken by Taylor as an actress. I thought she was extremely well equipped to access her emotions, very complex emotions, but also to make it appear as spontaneous, as if she just thought of it, which is a great skill. And I was intrigued by the idea of putting someone really quite unknown to cinema audiences together with Zach, who's a very well-known face and person, and see what would happen. Now, chemistry is another factor, so bringing them together was very important before making that final choice. And as soon as I did, you could see on screen these two really connected with each other, and I knew that would be a huge asset. It's essential for a romance because you can't manufacture that sort of connection, and it's fundamental to a feeling that you want to create in the movie. The movie was entirely shot in Louisiana, including the scenes which were supposed to be set in Iraq, which was a huge challenge, really for our production design team led by Barbara Ling. And they were able to pull off a miracle, I think, right next to the Mississippi with this sort of rubble and a little bit of construction. If the camera panned off, you'd see boats on the Mississippi. So, it was a sensational achievement, I think, and felt very authentic to me from all the research that I had done.